Howdy, howdy, it's Trishaly. I'm at the Red Rock Resort in Lake Las Vegas, and I just wanted to make this video to tell you about today's event. I'm actually right now at our welcome party, and but during the day I attended this amazingly powerful event called the Women of Bliss. And we had some super powerful speakers. So I just want to tell you a little bit about what we did. We had an amazing catered breakfast, and we sat around the table and set our intentions for this weekend. And my intention was to get a better handle on some of the technical aspects of being an online entrepreneur and applying that to my recycling and solar power companies. So we set our intentions at breakfast, and then Dee Varengia is the founder of Women of Bliss, and she led us through some amazing deep breathing exercises to get us all grounded and prepared for the powerful speaker lineup that she put together for us. We talked about our visions and our goals, and then we had an amazing lady named Joni Dillon who spoke to us about power selling. She was a lady who was able to be a top earner in a company that was selling timeshares, if you can imagine that. And she talked to us about how difficult it was to break down the resistance to people who didn't want to be at a timeshare presentation, that had just been lied to and felt deceived to be at such presentation, that were only there for the promised free gift, and yet she was able to sell them to the tune of millions of dollars worth of timeshares and become the top earner in her company. And so she was a super powerful presenter. And then we did a little exercise with Dee Varengia of putting our goals in the future. And that exercise was allowing us to bring our future goals and desires into the present moment. It was very powerful, and maybe I'll make a separate video to explain exactly what that was all about. We had another guest speaker, Chrissy Martin, who shared her very, very powerful story and all about how she had to support her husband in his risk-taking entrepreneurial adventures, and how she broke through, and they have become very successful online with their business. So she was an amazing woman to talk to, what she went through. Very powerful story. So Chrissy Martin was great. And then we had a little break, and we were led, after the break, we were led through an energy exercise with another amazing lady, Sarita Cleese. She's from Australia, and she has been doing amazing things with her online business, all through making videos like this one. So she was really helpful for giving us all the confidence that anybody can be successful at this, and it's all about your energy and the gratitude that you put out and the positive vibes that you put out come back to you, and guarding. She talked a lot about guarding ourselves from negativity and how to do that. So very powerful energy exercise. And after that, we had a lady who's from Russia, and she had this amazing, adorable accent that she spoke to us with, and her name is Polina. I'm going to say the last name wrong. Klyakazaka. Some Russian name that I can't pronounce. But she was so nervous because she has never spoken to a group of women like us before, or to any, never been a speaker before. And she did an amazing job speaking to us about how to be you, her presentation was called You're Free to Be You, and she was just explaining how our individuality and our unique selling point as far as business goes. And the next speaker was the amazing voice. If you click the link and enter your email. You will hear Kristen Sibian's voice. She is a phenom in the internet marketing community. She is the co-founder of a company called Launchman, which has been responsible for million-dollar launches, multi-million-dollar launches for such people as Tony Robbins, Brendan Bouchard, Vic Stryshouse, and of course our own David Wood. And she led us through the science of funnels, and she had one of the best sales funnel analogies that I've ever seen in my life. She's like, let's talk about sex, and she compared the sales funnel to dating, and how, you know, if you're a woman and a guy comes and sits down and says, hey, let's go to bed, you're gonna be like, forget it, buddy. But if he, you know, gets to know you, asks you some questions, tells you a little bit about himself, gets your phone number, takes you on some dates, builds up trust, and then makes the moves on you, you will be much more receptive. And she compared that to selling to people, how if you just say, you know, sign up for my deal, join my team, buy my stuff, most people are gonna go running, screaming away from you. Whereas if you, you know, let them get to know you and stuff, writing blog posts and making videos, there's a lot more opportunity for them to trust you and actually want to join your team and get involved in your team. So I learned a lot from Kristen, and she was also nervous, as she was also never a speaker to a group of women like us, and hadn't done a presentation like that before, and she did amazing. So we closed the event with some more powerful exercises, and I'll make some separate videos to tell you about them. But I just am so grateful that I got to be a part of that experience and a participant, and that Dee Varengia and her team put together this amazing platform for women who have never had the opportunity to speak in front of a group before, to be able to release their inner power and step up to the plate to deliver value to an amazing group of female entrepreneurs. So I absolutely loved it. And with that, I am going to let you all get back to your amazing lives. Thank you so much for watching. Before I go, I want everybody watching to know that I'm a firm believer in this life. Absolutely anybody can be, do, and have anything they want, or we can have everything we want, and I choose everything, and I hope you will too, because you can. So ask me how, and if I don't see you in the future, I'll see you out in the pasture next week, and I just want you to check out our party before I shut it off. A lot of people networking. I gotta go over there and mingle, everybody. So we'll see you soon. Bye bye.